Let's talk about crime against women.
Of 45,480
Violence against women in India refers to physical or sexual violence committed against a woman, such as domestic abuse, sexual assault, harassment, demand for dowry, rape, and murder. Most typically, such brutalities are committed by men as a result of the long-standing gender biases present in our country. The main crux of this problem being, it is grossly underreported. According to the National Crime Records Bureau of India, a crime against a woman is committed every 3 minutes. Let's start with addressing one issue at a time. With the onset of the COVID-19 pandemic, domestic violence was also at its peak, while intervention was a major challenge.
Comparatively, I think the case we registered this year in the system, which are centric mostly to different states of the northeast of India, we touch almost 40 plus during the lockdown. But those are reported cases.
The Meghalaya police websites state that between the years 2007 and 2017, the rise in crime against women has risen from 172 to 569 cases. This involves crimes like rape, kidnapping, abduction of females, women trafficking, and cruelty by family members or husbands.
These type of cases also involve difficulty in investigation, as evidences in many cases are difficult to come by. So these are the issues that we face. And of course also the forensic analysis, as of now we don't have a DNA unit in our forensic science laboratory.
The social systems of our country are very gender biased, conditioning the mindset, behavioral patterns, and therefore the entire life of a person.
So we are living in a society where we normalize traumas. And the women are the ones who are the most victimized, and everybody normalizes them saying that no, because they are dependent.
In all families we have men also, boys, and we don't want everyone in jail. So a lot of moral values from families, from the society, even from religious places, because people they obey mostly the religious institutions.
Amongst the many crimes that take place, women trafficking is also something that is a major concern.
Northeast has become a transit point for trafficking from Bangladesh, from Nepal, from Myanmar, prior to the lockdown. And then it also became a situation that employment opportunities are not very much available in the region, that people were moving out to work. So that is also where vulnerability is being created.
1 in 3 women throughout the world experience physical or sexual violence. That's over 800 million women worldwide. Nearly 283 cases of cruelty towards the wife by the husband or relatives are reported in India every day. Up to 38% of murders of women globally are committed by their male intimate partners, where in most cases women have no place to go.
If the person who abuses them is also the person who is supposed to protect them, there's a contradiction in these two. Being a victim, I'm compelled to actually normalize my perpetrator.
Let's discuss the main challenges when it comes to tackling crime against women.
Earlier actually we have seen that there is a reluctance to report this type of cases, but this has improved over the years, and that's why victims come and report.
But we are still having problems because people are still reluctant to come and talk about issues in a professional setting.
What is the extent of these crimes? Let's have a look.
One case which comes to mind is which happened in one district, where the biological father raped his own biological daughter, who was only 14 years at the time, and unfortunately she was also differently abled. But we have done the investigation, and court has appreciated the evidence produced by us, and this person has been given 20 years imprisonment.
This young girl in the hostel who was having so much of difficulties trying to cope with all this abuse that she has been accumulating for so many years. The mother knew that the stepfather was abusing her, but then she was so financially dependent on that man that she could not report it.
The increase in the use of the internet has also increased the rates of the crime on the internet, which is also known as cybercrime. It involves a person or abuser or stalker stalking, cheating, or harassing another person or victim by misusing the internet or electronic media.
We have seen that this particular case of a young girl that we had dealt in the past is that she was so insecure about her looks. There was somebody who was listening to her, not knowing that that somebody is a trafficker. We don't even know whether it's a man or woman, a girl or any other gender. Asked this young girl to join, to basically open the webcam, and basically even asked her to take out her clothes. And then those was used in the dark web, which is leading to different forms of human trafficking. And we've had cases where girls, dead bodies of girls of Mizoram could not be brought back in Singapore because the passport was changed to Myanmarese, because they were taken by recruiting agencies.
With such alarming statistics and data, now the question arises, how do we tackle the situation better?
The awareness should be very dedicated in a way that will bring back the fabric of the society, which is peaceful, and women are respected.
If we are going to talk about the laws in our country, I must say, I wish people making these laws would also consider involving people from the mental health professions.
Yes, actually fighting crime against women and children needs to be collective. As far as police is concerned, we do register and investigate only cases reported to us. But as you know, there may be other cases which are not reported to us, and that's why all of us together in the society need to work together to prevent crime against women. For example, the locality, the church, the religious organization, schools, every one of us have to work together to prevent this crime against women and children.
I must tell our women that when somebody abuses you, please don't see yourself as personally responsible for that abuse. And we have to tell women to be brave and courageous and to report.
We need to foster a culture where violence is unacceptable and women dare to speak up. Let us listen, be aware, and be more empathetic. For more updates, like, share, and subscribe to TNT, The Northeast Today.